In the heart of a valley, where the river named Domi snaked like a shimmering ribbon through emerald fields, lay the village of Imole. Imole was a place of vibrant life, where the air hummed with the rhythm of looms and the chatter of market days. Here in Imole lived Amina, a young weaver with fingers as nimble as the river's currents and a heart as colorful as the cloth she created. Her tapestries told stories of the sun's journey, the moon's gentle glow, and the ancient tales whispered by the winds through the tall grasses. Amina dreamed of a grand city of Eko, a place where her clothes, vibrant with hues of sunsets and dawn, would be admired and purchased by wealthy merchants. She imagined her name whispered in the grand halls, her work celebrated. Every night, she sits by the river bank, the cool water reflecting the stars, and envisioned her future. Her loom, a magic wand that would weave her dreams into reality. One sun-drenched afternoon, a stranger arrived in Imole. He was a tall, smooth-talking man named Carlo, with eyes that glittered like polished stones and a voice that flowed like honey. He spoke of a ghost grand market, of merchants eager for unique textiles, and of fortunes to be made. He painted a vivid picture of stars overflowing with silk and gold, and of buyers clamoring for Amina's creations. Carlos' words were a siren song to Amina. Her dreams magnified 100-fold. He promised to guide her, to introduce her to the most influential buyers in the city. Blinded by the allure of success, Amina packed her most cherished clothes, a farewell note tucked under her mother's loom, and followed Carlo across the whispering river. The journey, however, was not the grand adventure she had admired and imagined. The path twisted into dark, overgrown trees, and the air grew heavy with a sense of dread. Carlo's smile faded, replaced by a cold, calculating look. They arrived at a hidden camp, deep within a shadowed ravine. Its perimeter guarded by thick, thorny bushes. Amina's heart sank. The camp was a prison, filled with weary weavers, their faces etched with despair. Their looms clattered relentlessly, their hands moving mechanically, their spirits crushed. The air was thick with the scent of damp wool and the unspoken weight of captivity. At the camp's heart stood a towering figure, a spirit of greed, known only as Owo, meaning money. His eyes were like gleaming coins, reflecting the cold, hard light of avarice. His presence was a suffocating blanket, binding the weavers with invisible threads of despair. Owo's voice, a crafting whisper, echoed through the camp, demanding endless work, endless profit. Amina's spirits, though shaking, refused to break. She saw the despair in her eyes, and the despair in the eyes of the fellow weavers, and she knew that she had to act. Secretly, She began weaving a special cloth, a tapestry of defiance. She threaded it with whispers of Imole songs, the laughter of children playing by the river bank, and the courage of her ancestors, their stories woven into the very fibers. She imbued the cloth with the essence of her home, with the strength of her people. When it was finished, she offered it to a wandering riverbed, a vibrant creature with plumage like the sunset, known to be a messenger of the old spirits. She whispered her plea, her longing for home, and the bird, understanding the urgency in her voice, took flight, carrying the cloth across the river. Back in Imole, Amila's family found her farewell notes, their hearts heavy with worry. Then the riverbed arrived, the cloth clutched in its talons, its vibrant colors a beacon of hope. The elders, recognizing the woven stories of their ancestors, understood the message. They rallied the village warriors, their voices rising in the chorus of strength and unity. Guarded by the riverbed, the villagers crossed the river, their footsteps echoing through the silent forest. They stormed the camp, their voices ringing with the power of their unity, their hearts filled with the determination to free their king. The spirits, Owo, confronted by the collective strength of Imole, recoiled. The villagers' chants, the ancient rhythms of their ancestors, filled the ravine, breaking the oppressor's violence. The invisible threads of despair snapped, and the weavers, their spirits rekindled, rose with renewed strength. Owo, his power waning, crumbled under the weight of their collective will, his form dissolving into dust, his greedy eyes fading into nothingness. A camp, once a symbol of captivity, was now a place of liberation. Amina returned to Imole, her loom now a symbol of resilience, her clothes imbued with the strength of her ancestors, and her journey. She taught the villagers that no promise of gold nor allure of wealth was worth the loss of freedom, the sacrifice of spirits. And so, Imole, forever changed by Amina's courage, remembered the lesson, weaving it into the very fabric of their lives. A tale told by the whispering river and the rustling leaves.